Mike Judge joins us by Skype from Newcastle, England. He's with the Christian Institute, a group that promotes Christianity in the United Kingdom. Mike, Nurse Catherine Petrie has been suspended for breaking equality and diversity rules. Can you explain for our viewers what those rules are?
I'm not sure that I can explain what those rules are in relation to this case. They don't seem to make much sense. But what it basically means is you cannot work for Britain's National Health Service and promote certain causes. Well, I have no problem with that, but I don't think that offering to pray for a patient is promoting the cause of Christianity.
Well, the Christian Legal Center, which is representing the nurse, says these rules are creating a form of censorship and intolerance. How so?
I think the way that these rules are being applied is creating censorship and intolerance. I think that they are not being applied equally. I am not so sure that this case would have arisen if the nurse had been a Muslim. In Britain, we are seeing Christians being treated with a different standard to other religious groups.
Mike, do you think this is a case of political correctness run amok?
Yes, I do. And sadly, we have seen many politically correct cases where Christians have risked losing their jobs because of some of their beliefs. But even by British and European standards, this case is outrageous, and that's why it has caused huge controversy over here in Britain.
Now, are these kinds of rules making it more difficult for Christians to even find work?
Yeah, I think they are. Christians have an option. They can either decide to keep quiet about their faith and maybe they'll get the job, or they can be upfront about the fact that they are Christian, that they have Christian beliefs. And yes, I think some Christians do risk not being given jobs. And the Christian Institute is certainly aware of cases where Christians have applied for roles and for jobs and not been given them because of the beliefs that they hold.
Has there been any reaction from the church on this case?
I think that a number of church leaders have come out and begun to recognize that religious liberty in Britain is under serious threat. It has taken a number of years for the church hierarchy to be able to find its voice on this issue. I wish they had been speaking out years ago, and then maybe we wouldn't be having these situations where nurses are being punished for offering to pray for people.
And is there anything being done? I know your organization is working hard, but what's being done to change these rules?
Oh, I think that the NHS has to look seriously at these rules. I hope that the controversy surrounding this particular incident will cause the government to try and put some pressure on the Department of Health to revisit this issue.
And what about Catherine? Will she be seeking employment somewhere else? Do we know anything about her personal situation now?
Well, at the moment, she has been suspended from work pending an investigation. We don't know the outcome of that investigation yet. It may be that they decide to take disciplinary action against her and she may lose her job, but that's not yet for certain yet. At the moment, she is being courageous, she's making a firm stand, and she is certainly not being willing to forget her Christian faith just because she is a nurse, and I think that she deserves our prayers.
Yes, indeed. Mike Judge of the Christian Institute, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.